A tense Madison County Board meeting Monday as supervisors and county leaders discussed the controversial 2026 road plan. It comes nearly 2 weeks after the city of Madison filed a lawsuit against the county for providing little to no road funding for Districts 1 and 2.
They pay taxes in good faith, and their taxes are being spent in bad faith.
The lawsuit from the city claims that 3 members of the board met illegally to decide county business. It also points that 40% of the population will not see the benefit of their tax dollars on their roadways, something board attorney Mike Espy refutes.
They believe that items that are brought up in a regular board meeting that are not on the agenda are illegal. I just suggest to you that the piece of the excavation go the other way.
A $6 million agenda item shouldn't be slipped on the agenda last minute so that 2 of the supervisors can see.
After about an hour debate, the board voted to rescind the previous 2026 road plan, but that was short-lived when a new plan with 4 additional roads was approved in a 3-2 vote, none of which are in the city of Madison.
All opposed? No.
We need to table this, guys, until after we have
Substitute motion failed.
Supervisor Gerald Steen argues that the county spent more than $69 million on roads in the city of Madison. However, that number included the new Reunion Parkway and Bozeman Improvement Project, both not in city limits. Without those major projects, the city of Madison has only seen $17 million in county funds go towards any infrastructure improvements.
This belongs in the trash with the funded road plan.
It's underhanded and disgraceful.